darlings, I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Mistral Theater, and I'm here with this fabulous actor, Mr. Ray Palen, and he is really the force behind the Mistral Players. Mr. Palen, tell my audience about this theater group. It was marvelous.
Oh, thank you so much, Cognac. We've been around for 14 years now. It's very much a family and friends effort, and we've branched out considerably over the years to open our doors to all comers, and it's really all about working together as a team, having fun, and I think it shows in the product.
It sure does. And this was a marvelous play. Now, how many plays do you have a year here?
We typically do between 4 and 5, and that includes an annual holiday production of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And actually, for the last 3 years, we've done an all-original one-act play festival each summer, which has been quite a hit.
Now, this particular play, tell my audience the name of the play.
Sure. The Game's Afoot by Ken Ludwig. It actually won the Edgar Award just a few years ago for Best Mystery Play of the Year, and we've been wanting to do it since that award came out. We actually had the fortune of doing Mr. Ludwig's prequel to this back in 2010, a play called Postmortem, which also starred William Gillette as the Sherlock Holmes character and his cast with some misdeeds going on at one of his parties at his castle in Connecticut.
Well, I thought it was just a charming play, and I thought you were terrific playing the lead role. Really, I really did.
Thank you.
Tell my audience a little bit about the story, but don't tell them the ending, because we want people to come and see it next week, tomorrow. Tell my people a little bit about the story.
Sure. Well, the great thing about this play is it's based on William Gillette, who was a very real person. William Gillette actually played Sherlock Holmes more than any other actor in history, and he actually wrote, on the blessing of Arthur Conan Doyle, the very first Sherlock Holmes play on Broadway back in the late 1800s called Sherlock Holmes. And in Ken Ludwig's fictional reinterpretations, he kind of takes the idea of what would William Gillette be like off stage if there was an actual murder at his castle with his friends.
And did he really have a castle in Connecticut?
Yes, it's actually...
That's real. That's true.
Gillette Castle is an actual landmark still in Connecticut, right on the Connecticut River.
That's fascinating.
I'm still dying to get out there and check it out. I've studied everything I can on Mr. Gillette, and he was...
Well, that's what actors do.
Oh, sure.
To feel the role, feel the part, you know, and you did a great job. Tell my audience how many members were in the cast.
Sure, we had a cast of 7. Without giving anything away, most of the people in the cast actually play members of William Gillette's acting troupe. So it's kind of a play within a play, where the play opens with the last closing moments of the Sherlock Holmes play on Broadway, and then the rest of the play takes place at Gillette Castle on Christmas Eve for a holiday party.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, also, I understand that you also have an actual school here that you do teach actors. Tell my audience about that.
Certainly. We just started Mistral Academy the past year. I've been a drama teacher as well as an actor for the last several years on Long Island, and it only hit me about a year ago. I'm like, why aren't I doing this in my own theater group? So we created Mistral Academy, doing everything from children's classes to adult classes to even adult improv classes. And we've opened them up to not only minstrels and people who work with us, but anyone who wants to come down. It's $15 a class. We want to keep it as affordable as possible. And at the end of each either showcase or semester, we do an on-stage staging of either scenes or monologues or both. We actually, for our improv class, had a full live improv night like a comedy club with audience participation, and it was terrific.
Oh, fabulous. I would like you to tell my audience where we could go to find out more information. What is the website?
Oh, certainly. You can visit www.minstrelplayers.org. You can also call us at 631-732-2926. On our website, there is information about the group, our history, as well as our calendar and any upcoming auditions we might have.
And you tour all over Long Island. I mean, this is one of the many places where you do have your productions.
Oh, right. I mean, the Minstrel Players, this is our home base, but I'm acting throughout the island. I enjoy that. It also it allows me to go and work with some other people, and if there's folks that I enjoy working with, I invite them to come down and work with the Minstrel Players.
Okay, one more time, the website.
Sure, it's minstrelplayers.org.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Ray.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at Cognac's Corner Magazine and the LongIslandExchange.com. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses.
It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.